Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert's Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, NFL Divisional Round Playoffs, Round 2. If Week 1 was anything to see what the playoffs are going to be like this year, intriguing, upset craziness, yeah. So it's 3-3 straight up picks last week, 1-5 against the spread, 3-3 over under. Who picked Cleveland to upset Pittsburgh Sunday night? I would love to know the answer to that. That was a great game though. I mean, it was crazy. Blowout. You're like, what's going on, Big Ben? Rams beating Seattle in Seattle. What was the other big upset that I missed on? Oh, I picked Tennessee to upset Baltimore. Baltimore won that. It was a 4-5 matchup, so that makes kind of sense there. But we expanded the playoffs. We had 3 games each day. We had 6 versus 4 wildcard games. We had 2 teams that made the playoffs that normally wouldn't have, which was Cleveland and Chicago. Not Cleveland, sorry. Chicago and Indianapolis. Both teams lost. Now, with Buffalo and who was the other 2 seed? New Orleans. Both getting victories. Normally they would have had a bye week, so we'll see how that affects them going forward. So we'll see what happens here. You know what? Overall, for the year to date, I know I missed a good portion of the year there, but I was straight up 87-39-1, 63-64 against the spread, 65-62 in the over/under. Overall, for the year, altogether, I was at 56.4% so far. You know, with everything that went on this year, and me missing that big old chunk of 11 weeks, I'm going to take it. I'm happy with that. So let's get these 4 big games on divisional weekend. On Saturday, Game 1, 10-6, Los Angeles Rams versus the 13-3 Green Bay Packers. The Rams coming off that 30-20 victory over Seattle. Green Bay having a bye week. Now, on the regular season, the Rams were scoring 23 points a game while giving up 18. They scored 30 against Seattle and gave up 20. Packers scored 31 during the regular season, giving up 23. Now, against the spread, over the year, the Rams were 10-7, while the Packers were 10-6. Time of possession, 32:07 for the Rams, 32:35 for the Pack. Now, if Los Angeles has any shot at winning, they gotta control the football. Now, have they won some tough games this year? Yes, they have. The strength of schedule of the teams they played was 494. The strength of schedule for the wins they had was 484. Green Bay overall strength of schedule was 428. Their strength of victories was 387. So Green Bay beat a lot of teams that they should have beat. Can the Rams upset them? I don't think so. Green Bay is favored by 6.5. They're at Lambeau Field. Yeah. I know there's somebody out there that's going to pull, hey, yeah, they're going to upset them. I don't see it. Green Bay favored by 6.5. I got them winning. I got them covering the 6.5 and taking over in the 45.5. Next up, we have the 11-5 Baltimore Ravens versus the 13-3 Buffalo Bills. Now, if you look at the Baltimore, they won 20-13 in Wild Card Week. Buffalo won 27-24. Now, if you look at the strength of schedule, Baltimore 497, Buffalo 512. The strength of victory, 401 for Baltimore, 471 for Buffalo. The Bills are for real. As much as you don't want to think it, the Bills are for real. It's a good team. So at home, in Buffalo, they're favored by 2.5. Maybe I think Lamar Jackson is a better QB than Josh Allen, which I kind of do. Josh Allen was one of the top fantasy quarterbacks of 2020. But Lamar Jackson brings a whole different dynamic to it. I mean, Again, he's taller, bigger, faster, stronger, the whole nine, I think. But Josh Allen is coming into his own. Buffalo is favored by 2.5 at home. Less than a field goal at home in a playoff game. Can they win a second straight playoff game? I'm giving the 2.5 to Baltimore. I got Baltimore covering. I'm taking under on the 50. Might be a mistake. Might not. Yeah, I'm taking Baltimore. Probably some people out there going, "Are you retarded?" Yeah, no, I'm not stupid. I'm taking Buffalo. I'm not, lost my mind or anything. I just see Baltimore being better. I mean, I think the defense is better. I think the QB is better. Next up, we have the 11-5 Cleveland Browns versus the 14-2 Kansas City Chiefs. Whew. Cleveland 48-37 versus Pittsburgh. On the year, they scored 25 and gave up 26, while the Chiefs scored 29 giving up 22. Yeah, we look at that Pesco strength schedule. Cleveland 451, Kansas City 465. Strength of victories, Cleveland 406, Kansas City 464. Time of possession is pretty dead on. 30 minutes, 41 seconds for Cleveland, 30 minutes and 31 seconds for Kansas City. It is Patrick Mahomes. He's really good. He's undefeated in the playoffs. Yep, I'm picking Kansas City. I got them winning. I'm having them covering the 10 and over on the 56.5. If Cleveland somehow pulls this off, holy snap, I will be a Baker Mayfield fan. Don't think they're doing it. I got Kansas City winning and covering. Now, the last game. They did this on purpose. Sunday Night Football, Tampa Bay 11-5, New Orleans Saints 12-4. Tampa won 31-23 in round one. On the season, they're scoring 30.75, giving up 22.1. New Orleans scoring 30.1, giving up 21. Strength of schedule 48 for Tampa, 392 for strength of victory. New Orleans 459 strength of schedule, 406 strength of victory. Week 1, New Orleans won 34-23 in New Orleans. Week 9, New Orleans won 38-3 in Tampa. Here's the X Factor. The GOAT, Mr. Tom Brady. In the playoffs, he is 31-11. Drew Brees is 9-8. In the wild card round, Tom Brady is 3-2. In the divisional round, 13-2. Let's just let that sink in for a minute. In the divisional round of playoffs, he is 13-2. He's been there 15 out of 21 years in the NFL for the divisional round of playoffs. 13-2. Only the 0-2 Jets and the 0-5 Broncos beat him. He's 9-4 in the AFC title game, 6-3 in Super Bowl. New Orleans is favored by 3 here, with an over/under of 52. Tom Brady is 13-2 in divisional round playoff games. Do I need to say that again? Who do you think I'm picking? Yes, I am picking the upset here. I am picking Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm giving him the 3 points, +3, covering over on the 52. I think Brady can beat Brees in Superdome without a problem. In my opinion. I could be wrong. I could be 0-4. I could be 4-0. Who knows? So I have the AFC title game as Baltimore and Kansas City. The NFC title game as Green Bay and Tampa Bay. As much as I want to see Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, right now my Super Bowl prediction is Green Bay, Kansas City. The 2 bye weeks. Alright, so that's going to be the NFL Divisional Round Playoffs. Let's have 4 great football games. Let's have a great football weekend. Only 3 more weeks left of football. The Divisional, the Championship game, and then the Super Bowl. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports show and content.